Creative Brain Candy, by creators for creators.
They really don't like you for some reason.
Well, I did disintegrate a few of them.
You need to drop your rifle.
I'm a Mandalorian. Weapons are part of my religion.
Then you are not getting your parts back.
Fine.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Smoking and Drinking in Space. This is a sci-fi podcast from a couple guys who think they know sci-fi. And this week, we start the series that put Disney Plus on the streaming map and is probably the best Star Wars released in several decades. It's Season 1, Episodes 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian. But first, he's the mysterious little guy on a faraway planet who has spoken to my mysterious wandering bounty hunter that doesn't get along with animals. It's James. How are you doing, James?
Rob is a doorknob. I have spoken.
And he's the Jawa with the big knife who loves him some egg yolk. It's Rob. How you doing, Rob?
That's funny that you introduced me like that. And you'll find
Just say
out why.
and move on.
No, you'll find out why during
I don't want to find out why.
haiku.
No,
And-
I don't want to.
And let's go ahead and fix this before we get trolled by somebody. It is chapter 1 and 2, not episode 1 and 2.
Well, no, they're first two episodes of the season of The Mandalorian. The titles are Chapter 1, The Mandalorian, and Chapter 2, The Child. That was a lot of 1 and 2 and chapters and all that shit, so I just pared it down, Rob. But thanks for nitpicking that. I appreciate it.
No, I'm just looking out so that we don't get trolled on Discord.
These are the first two episodes of the season.
Yes, first two chapters of the season.
First two episodes of a TV show titled Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Therefore, chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Oh, goddamn.
Not episode 1, episode 2.
And
hey,
welcome
Crowley, what's
to
happening over at
Star Wars
CBC
fandom
today?
Yeah, what's happening over at CBC, James?
Yeah, God, I hate Rob so much. Why is he even here? I don't even know.
Because you guys screwed up and recorded on Discord last week, and I found you.
Yeah,
That's
That's
it's
our
our
bad.
fault.
Yeah.
It is.
Sorry, listeners. We tried. We really tried.
Yeah.
This week, going on around Creative Brain Candy, Ketobophobia talks about the effects of keto and how their breath smells fruity, I guess. I don't know. I used to do keto. I loved keto because it's just meat and eggs and meat and cheese and meat and some more eggs and then a lot of more meat. And I love me some meat. So check out the new episode of Ketobophobia. How does keto affect
You're
strength?
supposed to have vegetables in there, too.
And that's a whole different show about loving meat, man.
No, just meat, man.
Oh, God.
Meat.
Cigars and meat. That's
Cigars and meat, that was it.
Phallic
No, I would
symbols
do-
all over the place.
I
He
would
ate a lot of
do-
sausage.
I would do a lot of broccoli, but I don't like. I
loves him
tried
some
Brussels
sausage.
sprouts a couple times. That didn't take. Then I'd
Dude,
also try.
Brussels sprouts give me indigestion.
The only time I would eat cauliflower is if I made like cauliflower crust keto or Atkins pizza, where it's basically just
Not pizza?
rice cauliflower as your crust, and you like toast it. It wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's
Regular
not pizza.
pizza's so much better.
Yeah.
There's a new episode of Ice Forward March available now. Episode 5, a new format. Yes, that's right. Sergeant Bacon and Cigar explain their new format. They also talk about recruiting and retention in the military. I'm guessing the Army, but I don't know. On spoiler, they die. It's October, so they're talking about the Amityville Horror House and the some family.
The
I don't know.
DeFeo family.
Sure, DeFeo, I don't care-o.
Are you sure it's not Duracho?
It may be derecho, not Duracho. That's not even a fucking word, Rob.
Nobody knows how to spell it or say
Bad
it.
Gamers Anonymous should be talking about Star Wars Squadrons this week, but they're probably not because they're terrible gamers, and they're going to talk about some shitty fucking game that nobody cares about. you guys need to talk about Squadrons. I volunteer to come on and talk about Squadrons if you need me. I'm here for you guys.
Yeah,
You
me
do
too.
know that they're shitty gamers because their title is Bad Gamers. I mean, they're
Is
just
that-
living
the
up
reason
to their
though?
title. Yeah.
Well, I started it. I am the bad gamer, and I love Squadrons. That may be the best video game, Star Wars video game that's come out in decades.
Yeah.
I
Just
just
like
wanna-
The Mandalorian, the best
and I want to
show.
put out there. I want to
in
put out there
decades
that
for
I
Star Wars.
sucked balls on Squadrons.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you
are
could have just
awful.
stopped it.
I
you
was
could have
terrible.
Just, you could have just stopped
was-
it. I sucked balls, and everyone would have been, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Check out our new streamer on Twitch, Captain Nil Skill. Welcome to the Creative Brain Candy family. We announced it last week here on Satis. Check him out at Captain Nil Skill. Great guy. He's engaging. He's entertaining. He's fun to watch play video games. And he doesn't suck nearly as much as Rob does at literally everything else.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. On Simply Stogies podcast, just go to simplystogies.com. There's a ton of stuff out there. We just had a brand new lighter review from Frank. I've literally, and I'm not joking here, folks, I have 3 podcasts that I need to edit for Simply Stogies. I have an article that I'm writing for Simply Stogies. We're going to have at least 2 new cigar reviews coming out this week at simplystogies.com. And I've got 2 cigar reviews that I've got to pump out this month as well. So check it out, simplystogies.com. Lots of great content over there. Hit the Patreon button, support me, because it ain't cheap going to all these lounges. Tim and I from Ice Forward March, we were at a Habano lounge in Davenport yesterday. Long day of recording podcasts, smoking cigars, but there was a break in between. There's this great burger place, restaurant. It's called Ruby's in Davenport. Literally, you can just walk there. And so he ran down and got the burgers, came back, and it's on a pretzel bun. It's a double beef patty with brisket, some caramelized onions, this great horseradish sauce. Oh my God. I was so full.
Holy
afterwards.
shit. Are the patties made of brisket, or is it 2 beef patties
there's
with
a beef,
brisket?
It's 2 beef. It's like a double beef patty. So instead of just a single beef patty, they smush 2 together. So it's one giant ass beef patty with fucking brisket on top and fucking cheese. Oh,
Well, he did say he loves himself some meat.
I
Did
do
you
love
go
myself
into
some
a
meat.
coma afterward?
I did. In fact, that was the only meal that I really ate yesterday. I had, I think, 3 cups of coffee and 4 cups of coffee and then cigars. I'll tell you what, after the second cigar, which was a big ass Hamlet 2020 Toro, man, I was a little dizzy. That hit me hard. And I bought more cigars yesterday. I was down to around 960 and I'm back up to about 985 now.
Hoarder.
Thanks, Habano. It's not a hoarder. It's not a hoarder. So check out all the great shows, creativebraincandy.com. Check it all out. And just as a reminder, because I don't want anyone to forget, Spoiler They Die comes out every Thursday here at creativebraincandy.com.
Every Thursday. Rob, you got any news for us this week?
Yeah, I do, but are we out of time?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't, wait. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do. If I don't do it, if I do it wrong. According to Rob, I can't do anything right. When the exact
according
opposite
to
is true.
you, I can't do anything right either. So
It's not just me.
It
It's not just me.
out. Anyway, all right. So, bad news, guys. It was announced today that the new Bond flick that was supposed to be coming out, around Christmas time, has been postponed to April 2021.
That was announced a few days ago.
Yeah. Well,
in fact, Regal theaters are closing down because
hey,
Bond
do you
got
want to
pushed.
do you want to do the fucking news, or do
Yes.
you want me to do the
Yes.
news?
No, can we have Jason do the news from now on?
Hey, I'm just
So-
correcting your
talk.
accuracy here. That was announced
So-
like 2 days ago.
Hold on. So because Bond is getting closed, Regal Theaters is talking about closing down their theaters here in the U.S. and overseas.
Well, they've
I
already
don't
done
think
it
there's any-
overseas.
I don't think there's any reason to have theaters anymore.
Oh, no. There is a reason.
Yeah, he needs to watch his Bill and Ted.
There are movies. There are movies that are so much better on a large theater. Name one?
Oh, I can.
1917. 1917 was an absolute phenomenal theater experience.
There are movies that you shouldn't watch in IMAX.
I'll tell you this.
Matrix.
With
Matrix
Squadrons,
is not. Have you seen the size of...
I play with the PSVR, and that's like watching, when the cutscenes come on, that's like watching a movie in a movie theater. So you know what? Just watch your movies on a VR headset.
Well, but then they're going to have to shoot it in VR.
No. The cutscenes are all not 3D in Squadrons. So it's just like turning your VR headset on, and it's literally like you're looking at a big screen in a theater. That's exactly what it feels like.
I don't know. I would have to experience it in VR to see if it's the same.
Why don't you come on down here, Crowley, with your VR and show us?
I mean, there's something about going to a theater and sitting in a dark theater, watching a movie on a humongous screen, eating popcorn or whatever snacks that you want. And there's just something about that experience that you just can't replicate at home.
The hundreds of dollars you're spending on snacks and a theater ticket.
I don't spend hundreds of dollars on a single movie.
I can throw you in a dark room and give you some popcorn.
Right. I mean, that's just it. I can do microwave popcorn for less than $1. And even if I buy candy, it's going to be infinitely cheaper than what it is at the theater. Plus, I can drink beer, I can drink wine, I can drink
beer
scotch,
and wine
I can drink in some theaters, not all theaters, only in some. And it's not like you go to a theater and you get like this visceral experience with all these people. For the most part, like, there are very few exceptions to this, but there are exceptions. There are very few exceptions where the theater's just quiet the whole time. No one's interacting with anybody else. In fact, you've usually got some asshole on a cell phone that's ruining it for everybody, or someone's got to get up and leave, or somebody's coughing, or somebody brings a baby into the theater.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Right. So, you know what? Fuck the theaters. I don't care. Let's just watch this shit at home. I don't care if it costs me $20 to rent a movie for 48 hours that's just come out, like Bill and Ted. Guess what? I'm having a better experience at home than I would in a theater, COVID or not.
Okay. And that's fine. If that's what you want and what you want your movie viewing experience to be, that's fine. I still think that there are plenty of people out there who enjoy the theater experience.
Well, I'm sure there are, but you know what? I can get a handy while I'm watching a movie at home and not get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't get that experience at a movie theater. So at home, it's infinitely better.
Depends on which movie theater you go to.
I think
some of them you pay. Some of them, that's part of the price of admission.
Yeah.
So you're painting with you're kind of generalizing there. I think there's.
I don't know about you two, but again, I typically. I don't go to adult theaters to watch porn and get a handy.
You can go to regular theaters and get a handy too, I'm sure.
Just go wherever
Pee Wee Herman did that,
Jason. Just go wherever Jason sets up shop.
No. There are no movies playing at the bus station.
Well, there could be, since all of the theaters are shutting down.
You know how much it costs to license a movie? If I had to license a movie for every handy. You might have found yourself a
niche market.
No. I'd have to charge more than a nickel. I have a distinguished clientele.
No, you have
a discriminating clientele.
You have a non-discriminating clientele for charging a nickel.
Hey, so people can't afford it.
What else you got, Rob?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if I start this one, you might break this one apart too, but whatever. So
Welcome to Saddest. I don't understand why you're so shocked by that.
Back in 2018, they found a lake underneath the ice caps on Mars. And they're like, oh, wow, this is cool. It might have been caused by a volcano or something like that and then froze. Well, come to find out, they have just recently found that it's a whole network of lakes underneath the underneath the ice caps, which means that it is a lot more common for it to happen, which is good news. It means that there's lots more water potentially. So they're all excited
Also,
about that.
Life.
The
potential
yes.
for life is probably more important than, like, we are years, decades away from even having a remotely successful mission to Mars long term.
I'm glad you put
right.
successful in there. Yeah.
Right. So like the bigger thing here is that water is typically where you will find life. So if there's water underneath the surface of Mars, there is probably life there.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And so they're looking into it and trying to get a more accurate picture of the network.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they won't find life on Mars in our lifetime.
Oh, probably not.
They won't even find evidence of past life on Mars in our lifetime. I like my thought is it's probably it's been a sterile planet since its creation.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Venus would be the one that I would say had the better shot, has the better shot of showing potential for life. But I'm what the fuck do I know?
Nothing much. We've established that before. All right, last one. Jamie Foxx is coming back to Spider-Man 3 as Electro.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Go. What?
No, this is dumb. Yeah, bringing Jamie Foxx back.
Yep.
Yeah, so the multiverse is in play here.
Yeah, because there's even talks about bringing Toby and Andrew
Garfield
back.
Yeah.
Was he Electro at one point? Did I miss this?
Yes. He was in
Jamie
the second
Foxx
Garfield movie where
I never watched the Garfield.
Oh, it's so
Spider-Man.
terrible. Oh, it's so terrible.
Well,
terrible.
We watch movies, so you don't have to. Wait,
that's right.
You're supposed to be watching them.
Yeah. No.
Next week we are reviewing Spider-Man 2.
No, we will not ever. Yeah. No. Not ever. That movie is fucking awful. There's not one redeeming thing about that movie other than it ruined the Garfield Spider-Man franchise. That's it. That's the only redeeming quality about that movie. Jamie Foxx's Electro was panned universally. It wasn't his fault. He played the character the way they wanted him to play the character, but the way he looked and the way that Sony made him look, oh, God, it was just
Electro
terrible.
was always a goofy-looking character anyway.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, he's Avatar now.
Yeah,
he's a cross
like
between
Avatar.
an Avatar, a Smurf, and Jamie Foxx.
An Avatar Smurf, Jamie Foxx with the finger in an electrical socket.
Yes.
The fuck?
The only thing he was missing was the who was that? What is that? Who was the lawyer dude that has the big old afro?
Lawyer
looks
dude
like,
with the big afro.
Yeah, I want to say it was a lawyer.
What have you been
guy.
smoking?
Oh, there was a dude. It looked like he had his hand stuck in a light socket. It was all
What the
sticking
fuck?
up
Are
like
you talking
crazy.
about the guy that says aliens?
I don't know. No.
He's not a
the
lawyer.
guy that says not the guy that says aliens. Another African American.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know either. Rodney King? No.
He's
He
not a
wasn't a
lawyer.
No.
He's a
He got beat.
promoter.
Rodney
I
King.
don't-
No, that's
Rodney
no,
King.
Not Rodney
Jesus
King.
Christ.
He's talking. Now he's got Rodney King stuck in my head.
The guy who used to promote Tyson.
Yeah.
And all the boxers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who
he's
you're
a
talking about now, but
promoter.
I can't think of his first name because all I keep hearing now in my head is, can't we all just get along?
Right.
That's all I hear in my head now because of Rob. God, you're
welcome.
terrible, Rob. Fuck.
Don King.
Don King. There you go. Thank you.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, he's not a lawyer. He's a promoter.
Look, whatever. He's got some crazy ass hair.
And he's kind of a shyster.
Uh-huh.
Is he still alive?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe not.
Wikipedia says that he is 89 years old.
Wow.
There you go. Wow. Good for Don King.
Yeah.
All right. What else you
and-
got, Rob?
Nothing.
Is that
That's
it?
3. That was 3. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Nobody
was
cares.
nude?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Birthday
Nobody cares.
suit.
Wait, what? Where?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow.
She's
posed-
crazy. Like, she's batshit crazy.
But she's hot.
But, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
where is this at, Rob?
Oh, hold on. It's on Instagram for everybody to see.
Why is it on Instagram? I thought Instagram had like a no nudity thing.
Well, okay, she's tastefully covered up.
Well, that's not nude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
there
she's
you go.
nude. It's just not showing any mommy parts.
There you go. Mommy parts.
For fuck's sake.
What the hell?
Hey,
It's ready
can we
for
do
a pod crawl.
Yeah,
Let's
please.
do it.
We can call it, I don't know, say a pod crawl? The pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Excellent! Insert it deep! Pod crawl! Kind of like a space suppository full of information.
In an unnamed bar in the middle of a frozen world, two dudes are looking for some sweet, sweet musk from a really blue Horatio Sands. Enter the Mandalorian, a guy that looks like a low-rent Boba Fett cosplayer who sidles up to the bar without saying a word. For whatever reason, the two guys who were looking for some Drakkar Noir moments before now want to start shit with a guy that has a neon sign over his head that says don't start shit with this dude. A few minutes later, the gene pool is skimmed and Mando takes his bounty, the musky blue guy, to his ship. On another planet, Mando meets with his bounty pimp to settle up, and Creed offers him up a juicy gerb. Mando accepts and goes to meet with his new client, who appears to be a former high-ranking member of the Empire, complete with stormtrooper guards. Mando doesn't seem worried about his guard, and indeed shouldn't be since there were only 4, and they would need at least 10 to have any chance of actually hitting Mando in a firefight. Mando takes the gerb and the fob, and is told he will be looking for a 50-year-old at some obscure coordinates. Mando finds the planet, and is attacked by land piranha, only being saved by a tiny figure that ate Nick Nolte. Mini Nick takes Mando back to his place and tells him where his bounty is, and asks would he please kill all the assholes there, they are fucking up his zen and property values. Mando arrives at the settlement just as the murder-death-kill droid IG-11 picks a fight with about a dozen goons. Mando and IG agree to split the bounty and fall in way over their heads as the dozen goons turn into dozens. Fortunately, the goons are dumb, and they bring a laser Gatling gun to the fight, which Mando immediately steals and mows everyone down. Mando and IG find the bounty, which turns out to be Gizmo's green, mangy cousin, and what everyone wished for in plush form last Christmas. IG-11 wants to bring the child in dead, so Mando shoots IG in the head. As Mando and the child are heading back to his ship, they are jumped by Gorn looking for the kid, which Mando takes out pretty quick. When he gets to his ship, he finds it stripped by Jawas, who are getting away in their fortress on treads. After an Indiana Jones-style chase through the desert, he heads to Mini Nick's place to get help. Mini Nick brokers a deal where the Jawas give Mando his ship back if Mando brings them a hairy egg. Little does Mando know the hairy egg is guarded by its not-so-hairy mom, Super Rhino. Since Mando can't fight animals worth a shit, he gets his ass handed to him until the child intervenes with the Force, and then Mando can stab it with his pocket knife. Score, Animals 2, Mando 0. The effort of saving Mando's ass is more than little baby Yoda can take, so it passes out from exhaustion. Mando heads back to bring the Jawa their omelet fixings. Mini Nick and Mando put his ship back together in a single night thanks to the power of montage, and roll baby Yoda wakes up as Mando takes off to trade him in for sweet, sweet Beskar credits.
All right.
Awesome.
So we are starting with the Mando series that premiered last fall, right?
Yeah, this time last fall.
Yeah, last fall on Disney Plus. It was brand new back then, and was this show is probably the only thing that got Disney Plus the massive amount of subscribers that it did.
Wait, it wasn't Jeff Goldblum?
No, it wasn't Goldblum. There's a couple things that got Disney
That's
Plus.
what got Jason involved.
This was probably the top thing. The second was their big deal that they gave to Disney Club members. I think it was where you get 3 years for the price of one, and then the other one, was Disney. I mean, Disney just can literally print money unless COVID.
A virus happens, right?
Yeah, unless a pandemic happens, Disney can just literally print whatever.
That's all that's
they want.
keeping them afloat right now is the fact that
they've
they
let go,
suckered. They suckered
30,000 people?
Yeah, 20, 30,000, something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, sans pandemic, Disney can literally do no wrong. Now, here's the question that I have for both of you that I'd like answered by the time we're done with season 1. Does this show live up to the hype still a year later?
And that's what I'm really curious about. That's
so far. Yeah.
I will say that this first episode gave me much the same kind of excitement whenever I first saw it again that I had the first time I saw it, because this series is basically a space western, and I'm crazy about westerns, and obviously I'm crazy about sci-fi. That's why I do this fucking podcast. But
I thought it was for the nickels.
So you're a big fan of Aliens versus Cowboys, or Cowboys versus Aliens?
Yeah,
whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah,
you like
is.
that? You like that movie, do you?
Yeah,
have you not Have you not listened to that episode?
You know, I try not to listen to episodes where I think the movie's shit. Even episodes that we do, like when we're doing them, I don't listen to them because they're shit.
It's actually there are a lot of similarities between Cowboys versus Aliens and this series, because they're both done by Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Look, Favreau, like that guy can't, like everything he touches lately is fucking gold. Like there's not a whole lot that he's done in the last, I would say 5 to 7 years that hasn't really taken off. And I like the guy. I think he's a great director. I think he's a great actor. And he can obviously write, because this is well written.
I think, so have you actually seen Cowboys versus Aliens?
Yes, I have.
And you didn't like it?
I liked the parts with Hottie McHotkins. What was her name?
Olivia Wilde?
Olivia Wilde.
She's a fucking smoke show.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Stop.
Baby.
Stop.
She's not going to call.
Nope.
Call.
Don't do
Call
it.
Me.
Oh,
call me, Olivia.
shit.
I'm right here, baby.
All right, I'll get our lawyers involved.
Yeah. You need to call them up.
We'll
it.
draft a new restraining order.
Look, here's the thing. If one of
We
these
just need to have
women,
like them photocopied and have like a space that puts you put
if
the
they were
person's
to ever
name in.
call me, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
You would be like-
Like,
And what's even worse is you can't really have her call you. She's royalty.
who? Olivia Wilde?
Yeah.
How is she royalty?
Yeah.
She married a prince.
No, you're thinking of Meghan Markle.
No. Hold on.
Olivia Wilde married a prince. You're fucking full of shit.
No, hold on.
What crack did you smoke before the show, Rob?
Hold
Her
on.
spouse is
Maybe
Al
smoke-
Rispoli.
Maybe you should smoke it before we play Squadron so you don't suck as much.
He is a prince.
God damn it.
Booyah. Oh, and they're actually divorced now. But at one point in time,
So she's
she
not
was.
married to a prince. Okay, so
She
she's no
was.
longer royalty.
Oh, no. Don't be splitting hairs here.
Are you gonna? I'll call her a princess in the bedroom if that's what she fucking wants. But are you gonna curtsy the next time you run into her on the street, Rob?
And I might say, my lady.
Oh my Christ! I hope you fucking do, and I hope somebody records it so I can laugh.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, he is the son of an aristocrat, Prince Alessandro Ruspoli, and
Yeah.
Austrian-American actress
Did she have a
Deborah
title?
Berger.
Did she have a title?
Who?
Olivia Wilde, when she was married to this guy, did she have a title?
Don't know. I don't know how.
I mean, that's just it. If she didn't have a title, is she really royalty, or is she just related to a royal?
Well, she was related to a royal by marriage.
Okay, but did they give her a title? Were they like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah, I don't
you're
know how
royal now.
the fucking royal shit in whatever. He's the 9th prince of Seviteri, whatever the fuck that is. Sounds made up.
It does sound It sounds like you'd find like something off an episode of Seinfeld.
He bought a small little island. It's probably like 3 square feet. And he says, I am prince of this island.
Yeah.
Is that what you would do, Rob?
I would. And
will.
I'd splurge for 6 square feet. I want to be able to lay down on it.
That's like buying a tiny 12 by 12 inch by 12 inch plot of land on some castle so you can be called the Lord of whatever. Like you can do that. Like that's a gift you can give somebody. It's almost like naming a star after somebody.
Which is kind of stupid too, because I mean, that seems weird. Is that like official, naming a star?
What?
Or is it only official with that group that you bought it from?
No, it's supposed to be official, I thought. I don't think it's just
I don't
official
think
with
there's
that
a
group.
governing body on star.
So if they ever
names.
get to the star, you'd be like,
Well, I mean, we
that
can
is
name
my
it whatever.
star. I want royalties.
Well, we can name it whatever we want, but if there's life around that, they've named it something else. Like what we
Doesn't
named
matter.
is
I
fucking
bought
moot,
it. It's
right?
mine, fair and square.
I mean, that's kind of like I've seen. There's some companies selling 1 acre plots on Mars. I'm like, how are you gonna fucking
how
How are you going
enforce
to
that?
defend that if somebody actually starts colonizing Mars? No, you're on my fucking acre.
Get the fuck off my property.
Well, wait, doesn't Russia own Mars?
No,
No,
they own
Venus.
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 Yeah.
Venus.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And no, they don't own Venus.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So
Anyway,
get-
The Mandalorian's a good show.
Mandalorian is a
back
good
to-
show. No, I was
yeah.
really excited because I mean this is a space western. I mean it's an homage to the Sergio Leone spaghetti westerns, the John Ford westerns. The music sounds like an Ennio Morricone score. It's
Are you just saying random names now?
yes, yeah. I'm saying random names, Rob. That's what I do on this show.
No, that's what Rob does.
you're the
Just
only
random
one.
words.
Look, Marcia, you shut up.
And so I that's really what drew me in the first time that I watched it, and I still got a lot of that same feeling the second time that I watched the first episode.
So
I didn't.
I will say, well, we don't care about you.
Okay.
What I will say is I loved it the first time. This second time, I noticed things that I didn't notice the first time because it was all hypey, giddy, was excited about it type of deal. For instance, in chapter 2, when he's walking down in the cavern, I never noticed that you could see the dudes, the Gorns, jumping across the across the chasm
top,
in his
yeah.
helmet. Yeah, in his helmet. I was like, man, that's kind of cool. I thought that was interesting.
Okay, so I guess I noticed problems this time that I didn't notice the first
Shut
time.
up. You shut up.
Like he had to ride a land piranha to get there
Right.
because that was the only way to get there. But he didn't have to ride a land piranha back
Right.
because, it's only on the way there do you need to ride the land piranha, not so much on the way back.
Right. Yeah. I didn't like that part either. I thought I didn't understand the point of needing to ride a land piranha, maybe because they had to jump over some cracks that were like 1.5 feet, 2 foot wide. I mean, they could have stepped over that shit. Well, maybe not Mini Nick because he's a lot shorter.
Nah, Mini Nick couldn't. Yeah.
But
no.
I mean, the Mando could have just stepped
he
over.
needed a land piranha. Maybe that's what it was. Is Mini Nick needed a land piranha because he's so tiny, and so he was like, "I have spoken. You must ride one."
You know who I wish they would have gotten to play that guy instead of Nick Nolte?
Whoa.
Gary Busey.
Why Gary Busey? I think Nick
don't
Nolte did a
know.
great job.
No, he did. He absolutely did. Nick Nolte, but I don't know. I think Gary Busey's batshit crazy.
Wait,
So-
do you want
Well,
do you
Nick
want
Nolte's-
Con Air Gary Busey?
Do I want what?
Do you want Con Air Gary Busey? Because he
Or
was
maybe
extra
Point
bat
Break
shit.
Gary Busey.
I don't know.
Point Break Gary Busey is who.
Oh, I'm thinking of
I always confuse those
Steve.
two.
Oh, I'm thinking of Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Buscemi. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
like what the
dang
fuck.
it.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
he's batshit crazy too.
no, he's not. He's
Yeah,
just
he
a really
is.
good actor.
Yeah,
He's
he really
batshit
is.
crazy.
Gary Busey's batshit crazy.
Well, in real life,
Nick
he
Nolte's
is.
pretty out there
Nick
as well.
Nolte's, yeah, he's not that far away. It's either that or
I want to see those two square off in a crazy off. That's what I want to see is Nick Nolte versus Gary Busey in a crazy off.
Which one?
Oh,
Which one of
no,
them
you need
was?
to throw in. You got to throw in. What's his face? Man,
Which one of
God,
them
I'm so
was
glad that
promoting drinking your own
Whiplash.
piss?
He played Whiplash.
Wait,
in
which one was
Iron Man.
promoting what? I'm trying to fucking. That wasn't. For fuck's sake, Rob, shut up.
Which one of them, Gary Busey or Nick Nolte, was promoting drinking your own piss, and they had a mugshot that looked like they had been drugged through the ringer, and something
I
about
don't know.
putting themselves through a dryer. It was
They're literally the same person as far as I can tell. Like that's
One
why I
is
was like,
one is like when he was younger, and one's when he was older. Is that what it is? It's like
no, they
looking in
both
a mirror.
look almost. They just both are. They're both great actors. I'm not taking anything away from their acting ability, but like they're both just fucking out there.
I know. Randy McQuaid is the same way, or Randy
Oh,
Quaid,
yeah.
not Randy.
Randy
McQuaid.
Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid is the
Right.
same way. He's a great actor, but man, he's
Right?
falling off the deep end.
Yeah, he is. I bet he runs around with a fucking tinfoil hat on. Like that's how far Randy Quaid's out there. I don't think Nick Nolte or Gary Busey are like crazy enough to run around with with a tinfoil hat, but Randy Quaid is. Like wasn't Quaid the one who was saying people were after him and they were trying to kill him?
Yeah. He was like hiding out in a motel with his wife, and he was wanted.
Motel with his wife. Yeah, they like trashed the room and shit. Yeah.
Mickey Rourke.
Right.
That's who I was thinking of.
Oh,
yeah,
Mickey
but I don't
Rourke
know why
isn't
you were
insane.
thinking about Mickey Rourke. He's not crazy at all. I wouldn't fuck with Mickey Rourke.
No, Mickey Rourke could kick your ass.
Oh yeah, he'll fucking shank you.
Well, he'll just beat the shit out of you. He's a professional boxer.
Rob, why don't you go fuck with Mickey Rourke?
No,
let
I'm
us know
good.
let us know if he shanks you or just kicks your ass. Like either way, it's a
well,
win-win.
it depends. It depends, because if you saw him on The Masked Singer, he was drunk out of his gourd.
He's drunk out of his gourd all the time. It's Mickey fucking Rourke. That's what he does.
How do you know he was drunk?
Yeah, everybody says he was drunk.
Okay, that's just Mickey
drunk
Rourke. Then he
or
must always be
high?
drunk. So
I thought he was clean. I thought he was sober now.
that's what I thought too, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't fucking follow Mickey Rourke.
You should.
I don't.
He'll kick your ass if you don't.
I was excited that Apollo Creed was in Mandalorian.
Yes. Carl Weathers is another one of those.
Apollo Creed.
Who's this Carl Weathers?
I don't
guy?
even know who Carl Weathers is, but Apollo Creed, fuck yeah.
Yeah, he was in
Or
it all day
Chubbs.
long.
Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. I was really excited to see Chubbs.
Who was Chubbs?
I don't know. He looks like Carl Weathers. I don't remember the actor. who played him.
Oh,
Carl Weathers played Chubbs. Yes. They've got a stacked cast in this film. I mean, they've got Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian.
maybe.
Well, just the voice.
We don't know.
No,
No,
he
just the voice.
he did the acting as well in a lot of.
You don't know.
There were just a few scenes that he had conflicts with other gigs that he had, and so there were
You
a
don't
couple
know
other
that.
stuntmen. One being the grandson of John Wayne.
I think
filled
he
in.
did the whole thing.
He didn't do the whole thing, Rob.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They're not going to have Pedro
hate
Pascal
you.
do all the stunts.
I fucking hate you, Rob, so much. I really do. I don't think it was Pedro Pascal hanging off the side of the fucking Utini fucking mobile.
What is the Utini mobile?
The big giant fucking Jawa thing that they.
Oh, see, I know it as the big giant fucking Jawa crawler, not as the Utini mobile.
It's the Utini mobile. And I was disappointed that none of them said Utini.
No, but they said
No.
Suka or whatever the fuck that was.
Suga.
Yeah, but there was no Utini. I wanted an Utini, especially when one of them got fucking vaporized. I wanted somebody to jump up and go, Utini, as they're running away. And he didn't get that.
You should
I was
write in.
disappointed. Well, I don't care that much.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know.
I really
you've
don't.
Talked about it for a minute now. It seems like it's high on your priority list.
You know
It's
what?
very
Go
high
back
on your
and time
priority
this. It
list.
wasn't a minute. It may have been 30 seconds. It wasn't a minute. You've made it a minute now by dragging it out.
We're still talking about it, aren't
Yeah.
we?
Only because you two assholes are being assholes. Stop being assholes and we'll stop talking about it.
That's
I
like,
don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, can't tell an asshole
Hey,
not to be
so-
an asshole.
Do you think that they pressure tested the ship before he just like up and flew
No.
off?
No,
No, why
that
would
ship
he do
must
that?
be a kit ship. Like those kit cars. It's just a
Yeah, I mean,
kit
like
ship.
the thing got stripped down, and they just started slapping shit back together, and then let's fly off into space.
Yeah, I mean, they basically
got stripped down
rebuilt.
got stripped down faster than a Cadillac on the south side of Chicago on a 3 a.m. Saturday night.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
Right?
That's an oddly specific example.
I was trying to, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they
makes one
slapped
ship
that
in a-
fucker back together in a single night. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Well, here's the
Maybe
thing, he
it
goes-
was multiple nights, and that's the only time that
No.
they could work because he was
No,
too
he goes-
busy piranha farming.
Right. He goes, this is going to take days to put back together. And then Crazy Nick goes,
Fuck
"Well,
that.
maybe if you'd help me, it'd go faster.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I didn't think of that. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I was just gonna watch you work.
Right. I was just going to sit here in my mask and I never take off because I can't weld in this mask, even though it's got a shield on it. I can take blasters to the face, but I can't weld.
Do we
I
ever-
couldn't figure out why he couldn't fucking just jump in there and do it.
Yeah. Do we ever see what it looks like from inside the mask?
No. This isn't Iron Man.
Okay. Well, I meant like in terms of like being able to see out, because isn't that slit like a heads up display of some sort?
Fuck, I'd hope
I'm
so.
sure-
Or he's got like zero visibility out of that thing.
Right. Yeah.
Although if he's got zero visibility out of that thing, why is he holding up a fucking scope to his fucking eye slits that he can barely see out of?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. Is there some sort of HUD? I don't.
Maybe he has to hold the scope to activate whatever the HUD thing is inside his mask.
Or the scope makes it.
Otherwise, he'd have that scope.
It's got Bluetooth. Is that what you're telling me?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
it's got an NFC chip that, activates whenever it's in proximity.
Did Baby Yoda or the child? So nobody write in. I know it's called the child.
No,
not really
it's Baby Yoda. We're calling it Baby Yoda.
I'm going to call it fucking Baby Yoda. You can all fuck off. It's Baby Yoda.
Fuck you all.
Did you guys like Baby Yoda? Like, did you get the same feeling this time with Baby Yoda that you did the last time?
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I squeed so hard. I squeed harder than your girl does.
I don't. Okay, you don't. You don't know that. Number one. Number two.
Did you watch this? Did you watch this with her? And did she get all giddy when it came on the screen?
Yeah. I was like, Grace, come here. She comes running in. She goes, what? I go, Baby Yoda. She turns around. She goes, oh, Baby Yoda. Like, just like that. And then she would sit there and she'd play. And I go, look, Baby Yoda. And she'd go, oh, Baby Yoda. I'm like, because that all I'm going to get is like the same fucking intonation and everything. And that's what I got. Yeah. I don't hate Baby Yoda. I still like him, but I didn't get the whole, emotional. Now, am I still going to buy all the fucking toys for Baby Yoda? Fuck yes. In fact, my wife goes
for you or
for me. No, for
daughter?
me. So we bought those. Okay. I'm sure you've seen a couple of months ago on the Simply Stogies podcast Instagram page where I was taking photos with cigars with little tiny toy Baby Yodas.
Yeah.
She's like, my wife told me today, she goes, there's more of those small Baby Yodas coming out. Do you want those? I'm like, fuck yeah, they make great Instagram fucking fodder. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm getting all the fucking toys. Like the animatronic one that's coming out, that's already been pre-ordered since like fucking last year. Yeah, man. Like I'm looking forward to that. She's like, where are you going to put that? I'm like, in the office. Well, you're not going to let Grace play with it? No, fuck no. These are daddy's toys. Like she could play with the plushies. I don't want a fucking plushie. But anything that makes noise or moves or, I can take pictures of with cigars, yeah. He's 50 years old. It's legal for him to smoke in every state.
Nice.
So I will say that was an incredible feat that they did, keeping Baby Yoda a secret until the actual episode dropped. I mean, for as many people that were involved in the production, including kids, because there were kids in this filming and they did interact with Baby Yoda.
Yep.
The fact that none of this shit leaked and it was a surprise to everybody whenever the episode dropped was an amazing feat.
Well, okay. So for the kids, so did we ever see the kids out and about?
Yes.
After they filmed?
Well, yeah. So Ron Howard's daughter was one of the directors of the episodes. In fact, she was the director of the episode that had the most kids in it. It was the one.
You could just say Bryce Dallas Howard. We all know.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her name.
Sure.
Yeah, so Bryce Dallas Howard was the director of, I think it was episode 4, where they meet Gina Carano's character.
Right, yeah, in the village.
Yeah, and it had all those kids, and they interacted with the Baby Yoda puppet.
Stop.
$5 million.
Damn it.
Baby Yoda puppet.
Yeah, $5 million.
$5 million.
Well, here's the thing. They wanted to make toys of this thing and start selling them right away. And they were like, and Favreau's like, nope, absolutely not. You can't do it. The douche with the fucking hat, Filioni, whatever the fuck his douche name is. He's like, nope, not going to do it. Like they wanted this to be a huge secret. And so I think there was a conversation with the head of Disney. And they convinced him to like keep this a secret. They're like, if you keep this a secret, like this is going to blow up huge. And it did. Like they weren't wrong.
Yeah. And it was Danny Glover that actually gave him the suggestion of keeping Baby Yoda a secret.
Yep. And Werner Herzog loved it.
Oh,
he thought it was the greatest thing ever.
So they were toying with the idea of using a CGI Baby Yoda. And Werner Herzog said, "You're cowards. Use the puppet. He loved that thing.
Oh, no, that's not what he said. He said, "You cowards, use the puppet." That's a fucking horrible word for an Earth.
God
but
damn.
whatever.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck that was,
terrible.
but
I don't know either. That was objectively bad, and I apologize. I've ruined everyone's day, and I apologize.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to go kill myself.
Wait, that's all it
Jeez.
took? That's all it took?
Yeah, that's all it took.
Bye,
You should
Rob.
have. Yeah, damn.
Do you need help? I can drive down
No,
there. I'll be there in like 12 hours.
Oh, hold on a second.
right,
It
let's keep-
no, it didn't take. It
God
didn't
damn
take.
it.
Yeah.
What'd you use?
A 2x4?
No.
Oh my
All right. You need something sharp
Oh,
or
sharp
something
and
that will
pointy?
explode. Yeah. Look, I'll be 12 hours. I'm on my way.
Perfect. Can we get dinner first?
No, I'm going to help you out
No,
with
I
this.
needed my last meal.
What do you want for dinner?
Steak. Yeah, steak.
That would be your last meal is the steak.
Baked potato.
you two
Okay.
are idiots. the ET phone home scene at the end of the
We're
first
going
episode.
to Texas Day, Brazil, baby. That's like all you can eat meat. That's your
Oh, yeah.
wheelhouse right there.
Good shit.
That's Crowley's wheelhouse right there. Meat for days.
For days.
They bring it to your fucking table.
Uh-huh.
Just slice it off right there onto your plate at the
Don't
table.
slice it. Just leave it here.
No, they're
Don't
required to
slice it.
slice.
No,
But you
then
can
you
get
know
as many slices as you want.
Then slice it all and just leave it on a big pile on my plate and walk the fuck away.
But there's so many
Yeah,
different
but there's so many
varieties.
different meats that you can get.
Okay, after I'm done with this plate, bring the next fucking meat.
I mean, they have like entire fucking legs of lamb on a fucking skewer. They have an
Just bring
entire
the lamb.
fucking.
Do they do pig? Do they do a fucking whole pig?
They do
No, but
ham.
they do sausages.
Yeah, sausages.
I'll watch
Chicken.
them make the sausage and then
Bacon
I'll eat
wrap chicken.
Yeah, bacon wrap
Bacon
chicken,
wrap,
bacon
steak.
wrap fillets.
Yeah.
it. Okay, you had me at bacon wrapped. Like bacon wrap some goddamn broccoli and bacon wrap
Dude,
some Brussels sprouts and I'll eat
They
the
have
shit out
they
of
have
that.
a salad bar that has
No
crunchy
salad?
bacon. No, crunchy bacon out there.
Wait,
like
is it real
huge-
bacon or is it like
Yeah,
bacon?
huge-
juice?
No, it's real
huge
bacon.
huge pieces of crunchy bacon, like crispy.
I'll just
super
take
crispy.
the bowl. You know how they put that shit in a bowl?
Yeah,
I'll just take the whole bowl back to the table.
perfect.
All right. That's my salad. What are you having? Salad of bacon?
Bacon salad. You want any dressing? No, I don't want to ruin the flavor.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I want dressing. The
Well-
fucking grease that was in the pan
Yeah,
that
the
you
bacon-
fried this shit in.
Bacon dressing.
Fuck it. Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh my god, you two are idiots.
Is it? Can we just like end the show now? I mean,
Rob's hungry.
I got fajitas to make, guys,
No.
Nobody cares about your fajitas.
Your
I
fajitas.
do.
No, they're not my fajitas.
and apparently
I'm making
Star
taco
Lord
salad.
does.
With like actual salad.
Dude,
Like there's
and bacon?
lettuce and shit. Yeah, no bacon.
No bacon.
No, too many calories.
What?
But if we're talking like last meal, I would get like a bucket of chicken, a suckling pig, like apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry cobbler, cherry cobbler, vanilla. I would make it so I die of a heart attack before I get to the chair.
I was gonna say you're just
Yes,
prolonging it and trying
Yeah.
to go out on your own.
I would
terms.
go out on my own fucking
If
terms.
you never stop eating, you never
fuck
get
the man.
killed.
Fucking
Yeah,
cafe
gotcha.
coronary. All right, James, got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is the Mando episodes 1 and 2 more sci-fi than 11/22/63?
Well, so there's spaceships in Mando. There's aliens. There's the Empire. There's lasers. There's lasers that are shot by men in white that can't hit shit. So yeah. The Mandalorian more sci-fi than 11/22/63. Just out of curiosity, are we doing this for every episode, or can I just say the whole series as a whole? Even the second season we haven't seen is more sci-fi than 11/22/63 because
Well,
so
you
is
don't know.
Rob's love life.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can probably classify the entire series as more
Okay.
sci-fi. Yeah.
I'm trying to help the listener out to, it's just no going into it. It's more
Bing.
sci-fi than 11/22/63.
You spoiled all the rest of our episodes.
Did I?
Yeah.
Were they not sure that it took place in a science fiction universe?
You never know.
Okay.
All right, Rob, you got a haiku for us this week?
I do. I call this one Jawa crack.
Jawa crack.
Large, hairy mudhorn, so good when it hits the lips. Suga, so yum yum.
God. Jesus Christ.
God, you are a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're giggling over there. I
I am
hear
not.
it.
You hear it?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, you hear me
Yeah.
giggling?
Oh,
Do you?
yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds painful.
Yeah. Oh, well, listening to that was painful.
Oh, whatever.
All right, Rob. I want you to do something. This,
It involves a rope and a chair.
I haven't gotten
damn,
paid yet.
You two stop with that shit. I want you to do something for our coverage of Mandalorian. I want you to keep track of how many kills the Mandalorian gets, so we can tally this up at the end of each season.
Perfect. Already did it.
Oh, good. I'm glad because it's not like we discussed this beforehand. So for episodes,
spoiler for everybody. We did discuss it. Jason forgot.
I did. I forgot all about it.
Because you
Yeah.
essentially tricked him into letting you do this.
I did. It's fun.
Yes,
Tricking
he
people is
brought
fun.
it to me during a period of vulnerability, and I reluctantly
You were playing
said yes.
Squadrons, goddammit. That's not
wasn't
you're not
paying
vulnerable.
attention.
You just don't want to talk to Rob while you're trying to fucking PvP with 10-year-olds. That's all it is. I get it. I don't want to talk to Rob ever. Let
Hey,
alone
they're
when
not-
I'm trying to not get ganked by 10-year-olds.
They're not all 10-year-olds. I mean, you and I played with some hillbilly 10-year-olds.
I hope he listens to this
I hope he
podcast
does,
and he
too.
recognizes our voices and he's like,
Shout out to Pops, who had the worst KD ratio, worse than mine. It was awesome.
yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
worse
I
than
hate
yours? That takes
Oh,
like
hell
hard to
yeah.
do.
He didn't
That's
kill
hard to
anything.
do.
I
Yeah.
at least got one kill. Thank you very much.
You really did only get one kill.
I did that round. That was the first time, cracked
so
open
terrible.
the game. Cracked open the game.
Are we
That's all I
playing
got.
tonight? Are we
Oh, I
gonna?
hope so.
Yeah, let's
We can.
play tonight because I want to
Anyway.
see Rob suck some more.
Yeah, right. Perfect.
All right,
kill
so
count.
Rob, episodes 1 and 2, what's the kill rate so far?
All right. So in chapter 1, there were a total of 35 kills. Of those 35 kills, 17 of them belong to the Mandalorian.
Holy shit, there were that many in the first episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bad
that's
guys
right. That's
up
right.
on the roofs.
Yeah, I'm thinking second. Okay.
Right. So chapter 2 had a grand total of only 7 kills.
Yep.
And of those 7 kills, 7 of them belong to the Mandalorian. Now, I am not counting, so I didn't count 2 of the dudes that basically got knocked out, 2 of the Gorns that got knocked out. They got a little stunned. They only really disintegrated 1. So
Here's my issue. Here's my lone issue with this show because I think it's a great show. I love it. I'm not trying to bitch here, but I am going to nitpick just for a minute. The show starts off cutting a dude in half with a door,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
and then it gets very kid friendly very quickly. Like the first episode aside, it starts to.
Oh, it gets a little worse as we get further down.
Yeah, so there's that prison ship
I'm not going to
episode,
spoil
but-
anything, but there's a lot of kills coming up.
No, even the prison ship episode kind of pulls its punches
Yep.
drastically. Yeah.
I think it as far like there might be a lot of killing, but it's done in a very, I mean, if it's possible to be done in a
Non-bloody
very
way.
in a very kid friendly way.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see anything as graphic as that first kill in the bar.
Well, that first kill in the bar, though, I mean, there was no blood on the iris. You just kind of got cut in half and you see the body go thunk from the opposite side.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
dark there too. I mean,
Well, they showed him getting captured in the iris, but then it quickly switched over to the Mando, looking at the Mando from the door, and you see the lower half fall down.
Now, okay. The other thing I'm going to nitpick is the helmet thing. Because in Rebels, Sabine takes her helmet off
All the time.
all the fucking time.
Maybe this
So
is
what
this is an
happened-
offshoot. Maybe this is
Religions are weapons are
Yeah.
part of my religion. What?
yeah, that was a great line.
What? Yeah, no, it was. What I'm saying is what's changed.
I'm thinking
Why could
they're an
Sabine
offshoot.
take hers
You're
off?
expecting Star Wars to be consistent with their mythology. That hasn't happened in the last 10 or more years.
Oh yeah, no, well, that's 100% accurate. I'm just trying to give Star Wars fans more shit to bitch about, if I'm being honest, because I really like how they just bitch about everything. Everything.
All right, so my question to you guys is awards. So we're going to be struggling to find any kind of smoking or drinking in any of these episodes. Players shouldn't
No, we
be
won't.
too hard.
I got all four.
Oh, yeah? You saw
Yeah.
somebody smoking?
Yep.
Oh, did you? No, wait. No. Actually smoking like a cigar or a cigarette or some science fiction equivalent of.
Yes.
You're lying.
No. I saw one.
Where?
We're gonna have to do the
Oh,
awards
for
so you can
fuck's
find
sake.
out.
God damn it. All right. Rob, who's got your black lung?
The vaporized Jawas.
The what?
The vaporized Jawas.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That is...
They went up in a puff of smoke.
Okay, so he asked you some kind of cigarette, cigar, or science fiction version thereof, and you said
Like
yes.
Death Six. Like
Yeah.
Death Six.
Disintegration of a Jawa is not any of those things.
Fine, no black lung, but I got a head lush and a player and a purple hippo.
Wait. Okay, I can understand the lush because it was the guys at the bar at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Easy.
Yep.
Easy there.
Got
All
that
right,
one.
The player. Who are you
Yep.
giving the player award to? And if you give it to the Mandalorian for playing the robot, I'm literally going to come to Texas and I might shank you.
Okay, that's fine. My player was actually going to Baby Yoda for stealing the heart of the Mandalorian.
He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Not in these two episodes.
Not in these two episodes.
Yeah,
so,
he did.
Nice try.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't. No,
No, it's not until the
You're
next
wrong.
episode that he starts to feel guilty and
No,
He's trying to get paid right now, which is why he-
but see when the baby
if you have to
saved,
explain it, if you
no,
have
when
to
the
explain
baby
it, it doesn't work.
saved the Mandalorian from
No.
the Mudhorn.
No.
Yeah, fine.
I'm going to suspend awards until we're done with
Purple
the
hippo.
Mandalorian season.
Purple hippo.
Okay, that's easy. Nick Nolte.
No, I'm giving it to the Jawas eating suga because it's Jawa crack.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, you saw that. They were eating the shit out of that, and I think it gives them a little bit of a high.
I can see that. I'll accept that.
Really? You're going to accept that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were jonesing for that fucking hairy egg
Dude.
a little too hard.
They
No,
were
I'm out.
they
I'm
were
out.
willing
I quit.
they were willing to give back all of the ship for one damn egg. And he left. Good. Is that
He's
all
done.
it takes? That's all it took?
That's all it
Man.
took.
Awesome.
Jaw was
Yeah, I mean,
eating egg crack.
yeah. I mean, they left or they gave up all of the ship. Yeah, you can have it. Get me an egg. I need that sweet, sweet egg. I mean, they were chanting Suga like the entire way there. They only stopped long enough to giggle at the Mandalorian when he beat his head on the roof. You know? They giggled and then went right back to Suga, Suga, Suga dee doo. I've got another.
I think you're
egg
conflating
for
movies
you.
at this point.
I am. I'm just trying to fill some void here since we lost Crowley.
Oh, you didn't lose him. I'm here. You're
No,
just an
no.
idiot.
No. No.
No,
Jawa crack.
All right, so I am suspending awards for this series.
Thank you. That's
That's fine. I will shoehorn my awards into my haiku.
Okay.
I have
do that.
spoken.
You know what? That's what I want. You know what?
I have spoken.
Let's raise the fucking level of difficulty for your haikus. That's exactly what the listeners need. Jesus Christ.
Perfect. I'm done. Got it.
All right. Any final thoughts?
No.
Yeah. I have several final thoughts. All of them.
Do they pertain to the Mandalorian?
I want to know.
No.
My thoughts are of violence towards you, Rob.
That's
what my
fine.
final thoughts are.
That's great.
I just have an overwhelming thought of violence towards you.
Bring it.
Next week, we're going to be discussing episodes 3 and 4 of The Mandalorian.
Chapter 4.
It's still the third and fourth episodes.
Chapters.
God, I hate
Yes.
you. I hate
Chapter
you.
3, The Sin, and Chapter 4, Sanctuary.
Hey, Jason, are you having any final thoughts of violence towards Rob right
I'm
now?
starting to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a tick again. That's all we've got for this week. Our intro and outro music is Welcome Home by Cambo. Podcrawl music is Snack Mix by Machette. If you like the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. You can leave us feedback on our Discord channel at smokinganddrinkinginspace.com/Discord, on Twitter at @status_podcast, or you can email us at smokinganddrinkinginspace@outlook.com. If you'd like to throw a few nickels our way, you can become a Patreon supporter by going to smokinganddrinkinginspace.com/Patreon. And make sure to visit Creative Brain Candy for more great shows and other creative works at creativebraincandy.com. For this week, I'm Jason.
All right, let's go play Squadrons, guys.
Oh, you got fajitas to eat. We'll play Squadrons while you eat fajitas.
We're gonna, we'll play without you, Rob. In fact, Rob, we'll let you know when we're logging on for Squadrons. Okay?
Vaginas!
God,
What
you're
the
an idiot.
fuck?
Vagina.
Yeah, no, I got it. Why did you scream it like an idiot?
Because I'm excited for vaginas.
Okay, well, go have your fajitas. We'll let you know when we're logging on for Squadrons. Kind of like, we'll let you know when we're recording the next episode of Saturday.
I know when we're recording the next episode.
We changed it.
No, you didn't. Every Thursday. STD.
Every Thursday, STD.
And we'll talk to you next week. All right. James, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir. Wait, are we not doing awards?
We do the awards at the end. God damn, how long is
I don't remember. Look, man, we haven't done this show in a week. I don't remember how it goes.
We forgot the all-important thing, or is that after the question?
Wait, what's the all-important thing?
I've got a new segment.
What segment is? You have a segment?
I have a new segment that
We
I
let you
talked to
talk
Jason
more?
about. Yeah.
Why?
Because we did.
Oh, you're going to have to remind me about this.
It's the counter.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Mando kill count.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we'll
Wait,
get to that
who
after your
decided
haiku.
this was a good idea?
All right. Do what?
Who decided, letting Rob have more talk time is a good idea?
I did.
He got me at a vulnerable time.
Oh, my God.
It was while he was playing Squadrons.
He was running away from fucking other people.
You could say anything, and he'd say, yeah, shut up. I'm playing Squadrons. I got a raise, dude. I get a nickel too a year also.
Nice. Oh, congratulations. You deserve it.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Wow, that went way
Did you really-
sideways.
Did you really Oompa Loompa fucking Jawas?
Yeah, I did.
Jesus Christ. You cowards use the puppet.